Our first guest is an Emmy and a Tony Award-winning actor starring in a new film entitled Gone Girl. It opens on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Neil Patrick Harris. Nice going.
Thank you very much.
Easy. You know, we were just talking about George Clooney getting married in Italy.
Indeed.
You, my friend, also married in Italy.
We just got married in Italy, yeah.
How was it this summer?
Yeah, this summer.
Tell me all about it.
It was fun. We've both been very busy, David and I, and we're looking for sort of a time that was appropriate. We didn't want to have to do it just in a couple days, and we wanted to do a destination wedding. Our first trip together was in Italy, so that seemed fun. And then at the beginning of the year, we knew a friend of a friend knew a dude who had a castle.
Knew a dude. It's always a dude. All the castles.
Isn't that how it happens?
Dudes, yeah.
Yeah. So we thought, okay, that's fun. And so we went, it was near Perugia, and there were about 50 people. It was great fun. Elton John sang a few songs, which was super cool. He's a friend, and I didn't expect that. So that was like overwhelming. And then he introduced our first dance.
Oh, really?
Which was super fun. He said, and now here's the first dance. And
pretty good.
That's my Elton John impression.
Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the first dance. And so we sang, and our first dance was, do you know Kelly Clarkson's A Moment Like This?
Do I?
Yeah. So
I think we have some pictures. Do we have pictures?
Yeah.
Let me see the pictures.
That was the first dance. Look at that. It's dancing. And so the whole wedding was kind of based, I love games and puzzles and stuff, so everyone, it was all these surprises. No one kind of knew what was happening as it was going on. So Kelly Clarkson's Moment Like This, which was our song. We loved American Idol Season 1. We were Team Kelly, and that was always kind of our song. So when we started dancing to it, and we had it planned that we had a firework guy. And so when the song crescendos, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. And then when that happened, fireworks are supposed to go off. Very exciting, right?
God.
So, but you know, we're in a tiny town in Italy. So I'm figuring that like the local fireworks dude is just, I don't think he's going to be exactly timed to the second.
And who can blame him?
I don't think he's going to, you know, at 2:27 know that at like Disneyland it's supposed to happen.
So that's what it was, 2:27 into the song.
Minutes 28, something like that. Was supposed to be, and we were expecting not that to happen. And sure enough, it happened perfectly. And our friend and artist Danielle Levitt took a picture of the wedding, and that was right when the fireworks were going off.
Oh,
and I think that picture's so cool.
Very nice.
It was really fun.
Take that, George Clooney.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah, take that, Clooney.
Movie star.
Yeah, I don't see you showing pictures of your wedding on talk shows.
That's right. We'll be right back with Neil Patrick Harris, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing?
Trying to do to my soul. Look out now.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Thank you.
Won a Tony Award, Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
I did.
Yeah, good.
I won a Tony. Thank you. That was fun.
I saw a thing in the newspaper during the run that you spit water on somebody in the audience, and I thought, well, so what? That's what the guy does. That's the character, right?
Yeah, she was crazy. I licked glasses, made out with people, licked the floor, spat on people, a lot of dry humping, some motorboating.
Wait a minute. Dry? Really?
There was a fair amount of dry humping in the show, yeah.
Do the Tony people know about that?
That's how I got the award, Dave.
Yeah, I guess so. And then now we have this.
Yeah, I'm pimping a book.
It's an autobiography. Is this your first book?
It is. They asked me to do a memoir, and I didn't have much to say. But I realized that there's lots of little chapters in my life. I've done lots of things.
Choose your own autobiography.
Choose your own autobiography.
Tell us about that.
Remember those books in the 80s, 90s when they're like softcover books for young adults, and you'd go in, a murder would have taken place, and you're not sure what happens, and the phone rings, and it would say, if you want to answer the phone, go to page 18. Oh. And if you want to instead investigate in the backyard, go to page 25. So I thought, with all the little chapters in my life, it's second person, so you are me in the book, and you can decide if you want to, you know, learn how to open a Tony Award show, you can go to page 107. If you want to, you know, shag a circus trapeze performer in Berlin, go to page 85. If you want to dock...
Wait a minute, you're the... Stop right there.
It happened.
In the history of this show...
Never heard that, have you?
You are the first person to invoke both shagging and dry humping. Has never happened.
You're in the book, Dave.
I'm honored.
I wrote a whole page about David Letterman in the book. I said I've done his show 10 times. I love David Letterman. He's like a father figure to me. Only a sexy father.
Whoa.
So suave, so rakishly handsome, and a generous kisser, a generous lover. You might expect him to be more selfish in bed, but no, he's very thoughtful. He's always tending to my needs first. And the next time I'm on the show, I'm going to find some organic way to tell him how much I appreciate that.
That's very sweet.
That's on 207.
207. Wow, 207.
It is so.
Well, there it is.
217, sorry.
217. Wow, the things they publish these days. How are the twins?
The twins are good. Gideon and Harper, they're about to turn 4. They're ever-changing, as I'm sure you know kids are. Gideon sometimes just decides that he wants to be called different people. So for a while, he was Tony.
Just call me Tony.
They'd say, my name is not Gideon, my name is Tony.
Right.
And I'd say, okay, and then like 5 days later, Gideon, dinner time. My name is not Gideon,
Tony.
My name is Tony.
Now, with the name change, do we get different characteristics, personality traits?
Look, I didn't know which Tony he was referring to. He said, hey, a lot, so I think it's Tony Danza.
Oh, Tony...
I guess he's a fan of Tony Danza.
Why wouldn't it be Tony Danza? The kids love Tony Danza.
He's back to Gideon again. Well, that's convenient.
And Harper?
Harper's amazing. She's just a social butterfly, and we're all in Halloween right now, trying to figure out what they're going to be for Halloween, which is, every year we like to take a picture for Halloween. We thought it was fun, and when they were little, and they didn't walk much, or, you know, they didn't speak, you could just pick a thing. We're going to be haunting, you know, Halloween movie monsters, and we dress them up, and it'd be fun. Now, they have these things called opinions. They want to say what they want, and that's ever-changing. Yeah. So for a while, it's Flintstones. Flintstones, great idea. Great idea. They can be Pebbles and Bam Bam. David can be Fred. I can be Barney. Right? I thought it was great. It was funny, right? No, but no. Then the next week, no, they want to be Octonauts. I'm like, that's a terrible, terrible suggestion. The Octonauts is an animated show on the Kids Network. They can't dress up like silly little cats and rats and dogs. No one will get it. So now I'm subtly trying to, like, we have a plan, but we're slow playing them so that we don't force them this idea, and then they decline, they deny it. So I'm not going to say what it is because it's not Halloween yet, but that's our plan. We keep accidentally dropping pictures of things on the floor. Oh, what is this here? Oh, wouldn't that be cool?
I'm interested in the notion that Octonauts is not appropriate, whereas the Flintstones might be appropriate. It's the same deal, isn't it?
But with the Flintstones, the four of us, you get it. It's the Flintstones.
Right.
But when you have a kid dressed as a cat and a kid dressed as like an ostrich and, you know, dressed as like a dog with a pirate hat on.
Yeah. But
would you guess Octonauts?
But who cares? It doesn't make any difference if people get it. All you want is the kids are happy and they get candy.
We want a cute picture.
All right. right, well, I wouldn't deny you that, by God. Oh, this movie, Gone Girl.
Oh, did you see it?
Oh, yes, yes.
It's spooky.
And I'm telling you, I was reluctant because I didn't read the book.
Oh, cool.
And I thought, oh, this is going to make me so sad, but it's beyond sad. It's just weird and delightful and creepy in all the right ways.
In all the right ways. It's David Fincher kind of at his best. Ben Affleck is this guy who wakes up, starts his day, and his wife is kind of gone, and you're not sure why, and all of a sudden she's vanished, and now he might be a suspect, and it sort of follows her point of view and his point of view, and it gets very dark and twisted, and it's like almost like
what happened to me. I didn't realize that what we saw of her was only her point of view. I thought what we saw of her was an objective encapsulation of her. So I thought, wow, terrific, beautiful, lovely, easygoing woman.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
I was completely suckered into the whole thing.
But that's why I love the movie. I think it's like a great first date movie. Because...
Cautionary tale.
A cautionary tale.
Yeah, it's the old profiling. Now, have you, can I say this? I better not.
I don't think so. My character comes in about halfway through the movie, and he's sort of a suspect as potentially someone who may have had something to do.
Former boyfriend.
Former boyfriend.
Now, but let me ask you this. Is this the first time this particular thing has happened to you in a film? You see, I don't want to, maybe people don't know. If they read the book, they know. If they haven't seen the movie,
there's a lot of twists and turns for certain.
But
it's not the first time you've seen my bare ass in a movie. There's a sex scene. There might be a sex scene in the movie, Dave.
That's not what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. But there's a sex scene in the movie. And that's fun. What are you writing there?
Shagging, dry humping, bare ass. It's the hat trick.
It's the hat trick.
You got all three of them. You got them all in. Never happened before. Let's take a look at a clip here. This is going to be enormous. The book was a huge bestseller, right?
Millions of copies, yeah. Gillian Flynn wrote the book, and she also wrote the screenplay. It's a great movie. I'm very
nice. And,
proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, well, you should be. It's a lovely piece of work. Now, tell us what we're going to see here. I hope to God it's your bare ass.
Nice.
Are you like me, folks? Are you?
I love that. I love that you just said that. That's like the highlight of my life.
All right.
This clip, this is when Ben Affleck's character Nick comes to meet me for the first time, trying to, track his wife down. And I'm a little bit Norman Batesy.
All right. Here we go. Take a look. Gone Girl.
Well, I hope you don't mind me coming by. I got your address from this letter that you wrote my wife.
Amy and I believe in the lost art of letter writing.
I always wondered why you kept in touch after everything. You were together for 2 years in boarding school, right?
She was my first serious girlfriend.
Well, why did you break up?
That's a strange question.
Did you treat her bad? Did you cheat on her?
That's a rude question.
Let me tell you what Amy told me. She dumped you. You completely unraveled. You stalked her, you threatened her, and you attempted suicide in her bed and were institutionalized.
Your wife is missing, and you came all this way to tell me this?
Well, I thought there might be another side to this story. Mr. Collins.
Oh.
Well, it's going to be an enormous success.
Thanks, man. I hope so.
And it's Neil Patrick Harris. He's in the motion picture. It's Gone Girl, and you can see it in theaters beginning Friday. Congratulations to all the lovely things in your life. Thank you for being here.
Congrats to you as well, man.
Thank you, sir. We'll be right back with a Reef of the Breakdown, everybody.